the kind of item that you would, if you wanted it out in the stores, would have to go get to the stores early, stand in line, and just wait and wait and wait and hope they had what you wanted when it was time, when it was your turn. Or you shop with us here at HSN. This is a Today Special Encore. It's one that we've offered in the past just a few weeks ago, and we have it for you now. So what you're looking at is the Apple iPad, the 9th generation. So you've got everything that we love about iPad. You've got this, really, they're the ones who created the tablet industry, and they continue to be the ones that people ask for by name. We've got the 64 gigabyte and the 256 gigabyte. But you're not just getting the iPad in the size of your choice, whether it's 64 or 256. You've got your choice of the space gray or the silver in the 64 gigabyte. Or if you want the big one, the 256 gigabyte, you've got your choice only of the silver because the others are all gone, okay? So you choose the size of, and by size what I mean is the storage capacity. You choose the storage capacity that you want, you choose the color that you want, and you get all of the extras, including these DJstyle headphones, and you get a case, and you get a travel case, sort of like a neoprene case, and you're going to get, let me come around here because it's all set up here. You get a stand where you can mount your iPad on this stand or your phone or whatever the case is, and you can use this stand. You're going to get a cleaning cloth. You'll get a stylus included. You're also going to get a screen protector, and you get the Bluetooth keyboard that goes inside the case. You get it all. And you get it on FlexPay. The shipping is free. You spread out that payment and get it home comfortably and affordably for you. And you can see all, and you even get essentials, a voucher for some really great software apps that you can get as some really great, that comes included in those essentials. If you were to purchase everything separately, for the big one, the 256 gigabyte, you'd be paying over $1,200 for everything that we've got included in this value. Now let me share a couple things, and then we're gonna dive into the details of this iPad. If you have any regular credit card, any major credit card, you can spread the payment out. For the 64 gigabyte, it would be $96 a month for 5 months. For the 256 gigabyte, it would be the $130 a month for 5 months. But if you have an HSN card, you can use that. You can have a longer sort of flex payment, or we call it our VIP financing. For the 64 gigabyte, it would be 12-month, like a 12-month flex pay. It would be about $39.99. For the 256 gigabyte, it would be an 18-month sort of flex pay or VIP financing, and it would be $36 a month. And if you did that, you're not paying more just because you're using that VIP financing. It's all of the benefits of having an HSN card. So all you're doing today is choosing the color of case that you want, either white, we've got pink, we've got blue, we've got black. You choose the size of the iPad you want in terms of the hard, in terms of the storage, 64 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes, and then you choose either space gray or silver. But you're choosing the Apple iPad, and Bill Duggan is joining us with all of the details on this one. And Bill, oh, I see you're FaceTiming.
Yes, don't you love it when technology works for us, Tamara?
Yes, I do.
I mean, that is just it. This is an Apple game changer. First of all, how many of us have been living in this box for the last 2 years, right? Whether it's Skyping, Zooming, or FaceTiming. Well, with this with this 9th generation iPad, they've given us technology that, you know, is in the more expensive tablets. It's called Center Stage. So as I'm showing off what I got for Christmas, or I'm so excited about my Beats, or want to put it under the tree, notice the camera's gonna follow me around. I don't have to pick it up, it sits there, but I'm getting a nice steady shot, and the camera is smart enough to keep me in focus and in frame. This is how we are living our lives today. It's like, oh, Tamara, just check out this new throw pillow I got. I pulled that. This thing, by the way, I don't know who makes it, love it. But that is just how we do it. And the cool part about it is you're getting a stand today, so you can prop up your iPad. You're getting a case that acts like a laptop primarily. But it's the quality of jumping up to Apple. If you're an Apple user, you get it. If you're new to Apple, HSN totally makes it possible to get this 9th generation tablet home. We're gonna get into more of the specs and more of the demonstration. I'm just glad you're tuning in now, because yes, this was a Today Special, and you're getting the little bits that we have left, which are a great gift for anybody. Or if it was like me, Tamara, I upgraded to this 9th generation for myself because I wanted that better camera. I needed that better processor. And that tablet that still worked and we're gonna go into how long these last. I gave it away as a gift. And you know what? My niece loved it. I was Uncle of the Year.
Right.
No one is ever disappointed when we're like, I got you an iPad.
Right.
They barely even know what generation. It doesn't really matter. It's more a matter of the quality of what you're getting. So with this 9th generation, it is more capable than ever. That A13 chip, it's 20% faster. And Tamara, not faster than the original, but the prior model.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you still have over a 10-inch size display. This is why I bought in particular. The front-facing camera is better than the rear-facing. Because you know most phones and everything, the back camera is better.
Right.
Apple flipped it because they realized, okay, it's 2022, we are home, we are working from home, let's put that one, our best face forward. Still a lot of the conveniences of the, you know, finger touch ID, a million apps and services, works with the Apple Pencil. It is just such a treat when you have technology that works for you.
Yes.
Technology that you can understand. And one other cool thing about shopping at HSN, even if you don't get the technology or if you're new to Apple, we're including 3 years to the Mac U.
That's amazing.
I mean, what is Mac U? One cool thing is, even though we're shopping at HSN, I can take this into the Apple Store.
Yeah.
I can ask them a question. They don't care if you're a flex payment in or on the flex plan, they just stand by the product.
Yes.
But the store closes, they get crowded, I don't think they're open tomorrow. The Mac U is open 24/7. So online video support, how do I work with Keynote? What is Keynote or iMovie? They will be there to help you out. Not to mention this voucher has about 6 other apps and services, 2 years to learn a language.
Wow.
2 years to learn a language, Cookbook Premium, stream live music and concerts. And actually while we're here, this is what I was talking about. This used to be the best facing camera.
Okay.
And no joke, when the pandemic happened and they're like, okay, on April 1st, you're broadcasting from home. I was like, excuse me? I'm like, I don't have any of the stuff that's in the studio.
Yes.
I had an iPad. I was able to test it, make it work, but this was my better camera. So I was broadcasting to this screen. Couldn't see the front screen.
Yeah.
But with this 9th generation, they made the front-facing camera better. Now I can see the screen, and that's how a lot of us are connected, whether it's doctors, school. And that's when Apple made this 9th generation, they thought of how we use it. And that's where you appreciate some of those little upgrades. A world of difference. And remember, as I said, I took that older one that still worked, and Tamara has a great story about how long she's had her iPad, and gave it to my niece. She's using it for school. But even if it's a second screen for someone in the family or the kids in the back seat, or it's an upgrade for you, you appreciate what it delivers. And this is where it also is great, because HSN gives you a longer time to really try it too,
We
right?
absolutely do, because this is the thing. You can find the Apple iPad in other places, but if that's the case, let's say for whatever reason you wanted to send it back. In a lot of places, you only have about 14 days from the day you buy it. 14 days, and then that's it. You have to make that decision. And guess what? If you're buying this as a gift, you're not gifting it in 14 days. Christmas is in double that time. So here at HSN, when you're shopping with us, whether it's here or whether it's this item or other items, we have our extended holiday return period, which means you have until January 31st of next year if for any reason you wanted to send these back. And it does allow you to comfortably get this home. Try it out. If it's a gift for you because you're planning to keep the new one and gift your old one, try it out and really get comfortable with it. If you do decide to send it back, we don't charge you a restocking fee. We don't do any of that. We just say, okay, it wasn't right for you. So I really do want you to shop comfortably and with confidence and without pressure of, oh my gosh, it's Black Friday, and if I don't get it now on the shelf, somebody else right next to me is gonna grab it. No, we've got them for you. And you're getting all of the extras, because what happens is you get it home, you fall in love with it, and then you say, now I need a keyboard. Now I wish I had a keyboard. Now I need a case. Now I need some headphones. Now I need all these other things. You're getting all of it. And you're getting the headphones, you're getting the case with that Bluetooth keyboard in it. You're getting the neoprene case as well. You're getting the stand. You're gonna get the voucher that Bill was just talking about. You get the Stylus, and you're also going to get the screen protector and the cleaning cloth. This is that Stylus. If you want the Apple Pencil, it is compatible with the Apple Pencil. That would be a separate purchase, but you could do that too. But you get it all today. Spread out the payment. Look at all these boxes that are coming to you.
And that's just it, because I know our family's like, oh, we only got on the iPad. There's only one thing to open. Okay, no, there's not, because the screen protector's in a box, the headphones are in a box, or just what I would do, give the headphones to my nephew, because I don't want to hear his music. I gave the stand and Stylus to my niece, because she got that iPad that I gifted her. And then this was for me.
Yeah.
So this was my Christmas present to myself. And yes, we're including a tempered glass screen protector. Oh, it doesn't say it on there, but yes, a tempered glass screen protector to protect that screen and the investment, because you're going to be using it. And that's the biggest gift. I think we've all done it. We've gone out and bought something nice for the kids or for ourselves, and then it's either too complicated or it just sits there or only comes out at Christmas or summertime. This gets used all the time and evolves with us. All of a sudden the pandemic happened, my iPad became my game changer. You start a family, you have a great place to be engaged. So this is a go-to. If you're an Apple user, you get it, you're gonna thrive with it. If you're new to Apple, get it home, take advantage of that extra return time, look for this little light bulb icon because it's gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to use it, the latest operating system, because you're gonna get updates all the time, so it's gonna always keep it fresh. But here's something I like to show you. I mean, how many of us can relate to this? We jump into social media or we start watching a video on YouTube. Notice how quickly it pulls up that video. Listen to this audio. Nice big audio, it's fast, it's responsive. Do a side-by-side comparison if you'd like. I get Apple's an investment, but when you think about how often you're gonna make this your go-to, you'll love it. So I'm over here watching and shopping. All of a sudden, I wanna get on and do social media or do some shopping. I don't close it out. I don't go grab my phone. And that split screen, so simple. I literally just dragged it over, icon driven, and all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, 7 torch lights. I gotta get some of those because those are gifts, knock them off my list. But this dual compatibility, I can't do it on my phone. I can't do it on my computer, or if I even can, I don't know how. And that's where Apple was really set up for success because, sure, there's cachet behind it, but when it's that simple for young and old, and there's a reason why schools recommend Apple, and it's not just because, you know, they want the best out there. They want something that's easy for the kids. They want something that's easy for the teachers to be like, oh, hey, Bobby, no, you're because there's a lots of forms of technology. Perfect example, no shade on my HSN host, love you. But all of us have a different level of comfort with technology. What is the one device they put in all of their hands? Whether it's a fashion show, beauty or cooking show, it's an iPad. Because engage with us. Well, and more importantly, they get it. They can get it, and so can you.
It's so funny that you say that because I learned my very first computer that I learned how to use a computer on was an Apple when I was in school, elementary school or something like that. That's where we learned, and because it's intuitive and it's easy. And Apple has continued to evolve and innovate and make things easy. Apple made the first tablet. They're the ones that everybody followed, and they continue to follow, and Apple continues to upgrade. This is the 9th generation, which is fantastic. I was telling Bill, and I've told this story here at HSN, that an Apple iPad was the very first gift that I gave my then boyfriend, now husband, exactly 10 years ago. We got married 10 years ago next month. And we still have that iPad. We still use it every day. My daughter uses it now. She's 5 years old, and she knows how to press the buttons and do the whole 9 yards. And because it still works, and it's still just as easy. Now this one is lighter weight, you know, faster, the screen is better, the optics are better and everything than the one that I bought 10 years ago. But when it comes to technology, a lot of times we're replacing things. With Apple, you can keep it. If you want to upgrade and you want to pass off of the old one because you want the new one, definitely do that. But when you invest in Apple, you're investing in the long term, which is fantastic. And that's why we're always excited to bring it to you. But we can't bring it as often as we want to. We always try to give you all of the extras that we know that you're going to want, like the headphones and the cases and the keyboard. When I bought mine, I had to buy an extra keyboard case that cost $100 just for the case. This is included with our purchase today. Mine didn't have 64 gigabytes of hard drive of storage.
Did it have 16?
It probably did.
Yeah.
Or it probably does, I should say.
Right. Well, that's just it. The original ones had 16 gigabytes, and we're like, wow, that's massive. Well, guess what? 64 gigabytes are 256. And let me just tell you about that 256 gigabytes. You've had yours for 10 years. That means 10 years of family photos, wrong button, 10 years of family photos. Remember, it's one button technology. 10 years of music and just videos and games and books you never got around to finishing. So if you can go with 256, you have years and room to grow. Not to mention, my computer at home, that looks like this, sets up like this, keyboard, screen, has 128 gigabytes of memory. My 256 has double that.
Wow.
And actually, so I went on a vacation this summer, and it was a little longer than I'm normally used to, so I brought everything. I brought the phone, I brought the computer, I brought the iPad. The one thing I took out, because you know, sometimes space is limited, or just like I don't have time, I took out the iPad.
Yeah.
The computer never got taken out, the phone occasionally, but because it was fast, it delivered entertainment, it delivered information, it delivered ease of use, or I just gave it to my nephew in the back seat and I said, be quiet. I mean, it's a win. And that's where you appreciate it. One thing you have to realize though with tablets, your first generation tablet, or the tablets back in the day, they were tablets, they were entertainment, they were fun and all that. Yeah. Now we are saying with the advancement of the processors, the advancement of memory, more computer technology is going to be tablet driven. So that means you're going to see more and more computers that are this thin, yet with 256 gigabytes of memory and a cool, fast processor, because it has evolved. So if you haven't upgraded, this might be the chance to upgrade. Right. That 9th generation, it's their latest 10.2 inch size screen with a Retina display, and I'll explain that to you as well, because that means this screen has 1 million more pixels than a high definition television.
Wow.
Right, so if you're binge watching, enjoy on here. If you're, doing your spreadsheets, enjoy on here, because even the text is going to be sharper. And let's actually get into a little bit of that work stuff. What I encourage a lot of people to do is when you get it home, log into your email. Because that's how the family finds us, work finds us. But notice what happens. Okay, they sent me an Excel document. That's a 4-letter word in the Apple world, right? Well, actually, it's not anymore. What we used to not be compatible, now we have actually dual compatibility. So I can work in Excel or Pages right over here in Microsoft, or I can work in the Apple equivalent, doesn't matter. But again, I'm going back to that Excel document someone sent me. I'm gonna close it out real quick, because look how fast, first of all, it downloaded that app. Beautiful. I mean, that's awesome. Look at the clarity of the sharpness of that text. And this is pinch and zoom. Have you guys ever pinched and zoom, maybe on your tablet, and the more you pinch, the grainier it gets?
Right.
Not with the clarity of what you're getting today. So that's boring spreadsheet, but also think of it this way. It's the videos we're gonna watch on Netflix. It's the stuff we're gonna enjoy on Apple TV. It's the video games and the apps that we're gonna download, because even the App Store with 2 million apps designed specifically for the Apple user. And Tamara, can you tell me who that user is? It's all of us.
It's everybody.
That's just it. It's the tech execs. It's the engineers and the cool programmers with the man buns. Right. And then it's us, daily users who just I need to play a little game. I need to check my security camera. Right. That is why it's easy for a lot of us. But you also have to realize it's not just easy, it's more secure. And that's part of what has brought the longevity to a lot of the Apple products.
Okay.
Because if you've ever gotten a product before, anything, and like year 2, 3, 4, it's a little slower, it's seen better days, the battery doesn't last. In the Apple world, when you download different stuff, you don't get the viruses and the malware in the background, the stuff that jams up the engine.
Yes.
So it stays fresh. That's where you appreciate the investment. One other quick thing, which I mentioned before, this is that stand you're getting included. Look at how flat and small this is. What's great about that, take it with you wherever you go, pops up, gives you little cleats for your tablet or even a phone, cantilevers. I mean, this is just so cool to have in your bag, because prop it up and then use it for my selfies, to watch my videos, but then fold it up and take it with me. Yes. This is one extra stand. This acts as a stand as well, which I haven't even talked about the keyboard, because remember, maybe I am getting a little bit of work done. And this is what happens. Digital keyboard pops up, which by the way, I love, because it has a built-in microphone, so I don't have to do any typing at all. It'll do the typing, the spelling. I wish I had this back in the day. I mean, that would have made it so much easier. But the digital keyboard is taking up half my 10-inch screen. I turn on the tactile one, this one, that's gonna disappear. I have more workspace. I can easily just type. And then on the flip side, I don't need this, because I'm just, kids in the back seat, we're going to a restaurant. Right. Leave this at home. It sits in here magnetically, doesn't permanently live there. Or actually, I can put it on the tray table, so I can type down here. It's Bluetooth connected, so it's very quick and easy. Right. A lot of user-friendly options. You just need the right tablet, the right device, and that's Apple.
And that's Apple. And you're getting it all today in this bundle that we're sending to you, that once again, you're not having to go to the store and find it and hope they have the one that you wanted in the size that you wanted, in the color that you wanted, and then buy everything separately and a la carte. With Apple, look at that. You're storing pictures from way back. Way back. But with Apple, and with this bundle, you're getting everything that you would have bought separately, but you're getting it all together with one phone call or a couple clicks of the mouse, or you go to that QR code right there on the screen, open up the camera on your cell phone, scan that QR code, and it takes you straight to the page to get your Apple iPad today. If this is a gift for others or for yourself, take advantage of our pricing. This was a today's special that we had a few, we still have a few. We're giving you a chance to get this amazing price, and I don't want you to miss out. And then we send it straight to you. So you can see how fast and easy it is for you to use. If you feel like you're gonna use it maybe it's just for you, or it is gonna be something that the entire family uses, then I suggest getting the 256 gigabyte for space reasons, so that you can store more and have your pictures and have your movies and store the files and the things that you wanna store on there. I suggest getting the larger one, and if you get that one, we have it for you in the silver option. We only have the 256 gigabyte in the silver option. And actually, and only 3 different cases that you can get if you're getting that one. You can get it in black, silver, or we don't have the silver one out here, but the black, the silver, or the blue. So if you're getting the big one, 256 gigabyte, you'll get the silver iPad and the blue, the black, or the silver case and all of the extras. If you're getting the 64 gigabyte, because maybe it's not gonna be one that you have to share with everybody in the house, it's just for you, and you're gonna use it now and into the future, then you can either have the silver or the space gray, and then you have other case options as well, including the tie-dye or the rose gold, okay? You still get all of the extras. You still get 3 years to Mac U, which means now you know, because if you're looking at this and saying, well, I kind of feel like I would be able to figure it out, but if you have questions, that's what Mac U is there for, those in-depth tutorials, those the loads of categories to select from, new lessons that are added regularly, and that's gonna be for your iPad, your Mac, or your iPhone, which is fantastic, and that comes included with this purchase. I say do it today. If you've been wanting it, we call it's either an iPad or a tablet. iPad is very specific, tablet is for everybody else. iPad is where it all began.
And do you have a mixed household? Are you all Apple or are you both?
We're both. We have a little bit of everything.
And that's just it. Some people are like, well, I'm not all Apple. I still have a PC. That's fine. Or an Android phone. That's fine. And if you want to know how to make them all work integrated together, the Mac U. Because remember, the Apple Store closes are actually Debbie Denman when we were on over the weekend. Her husband's in IT. She's embarrassed to ask him questions. Because she's like, honey, you don't know what...
Because
there's a little bit of judgment.
Well, when you ask somebody you know, they kind of make you feel like, that wasn't a smart question. Why are you asking me this? Why are you bothering me?
So she was like, the Mac U, yes please, because then she doesn't have to go to him, she can go to them, which is great. So actually, I just did a demonstration, which I've not done before. So I'm watching the show over here, the QR code. A lot of us are like, what is that? You go to your phone or your tablet. I got the camera pulled up. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna scan the QR code just by the camera lighting. See, it's giving me that URL. It's telling me go here. You press that little yellow thing and boom. What did it do? Sorry, I just pulled it out of the shot. It just brought me to the web page to do my shopping, right over here, boom. That's how fast and simple this is. We all love technology when it works for us. If it's technology that's like, okay, now I feel now I feel silly. This, I don't get it. Or it's like, okay, look what I got, but I have to wait for the kids to come over. No. Get Apple and take advantage of that holiday return time because true, make sure it works for you. Log into your email, make sure you can do your security cameras and stuff. And actually you brought up a good point. There are other tablets out there. I think some of us have tried them. I've given the other tablets as gifts. Actually, perfect example, I gave my mom a tablet for Mother's Day and you know, did you like it? Have you used it yet? It's like, I can't figure out how to turn it on. And I'm like, well, that's gonna slow down the process. And that's just it. So it didn't work for her. She was intimidated by it. I re-gifted her an older iPad too. And before I even got back off the flight, she had sent me Pinterest articles and links. She was up and running. And that's where, one, it's exciting to see her get excited. It was also cool because she got it and was using it because, again, the other one just sat there, didn't get used. And my aunt was a similar thing. She's like, I have a computer, I have a phone, do I need a tablet? And then she realized, okay, it was kind of nice. I was watching videos in bed. I was taking it with me to the doctor's office. It kind of did a lot for me. But then finally, after replacing 3 or 4 of them because the battery didn't last, the screen got a little muddy, she's like, Bill, should I go Apple or should I get an iPad? And I'm like, Kathy, if you're using it as much as you say you are, do it. You'll appreciate it, the storage, the ease of use, because all of a sudden you get it home for one event, one project you have. And then all of a sudden it's gonna grow with you because remember this 9th generation, it's more capable than ever. That A13 chip is gonna get you a 20% faster performance than even the 8th generation. So it's an instant upgrade, especially if you have an older one. Over a 10-inch size screen, it's still their latest 10.2 inch with a Retina display and those better cameras. That is why I upgraded. I just, call me vain, I don't know, but I just wanted the quality because I use the cameras all the time for work. And maybe you realize you do as well. Stays thin, 10-hour battery life, the convenience of finger touch ID, but also the security. No in-app purchases by the kids because they don't have your fingerprint. It's actually 2 million apps now designed for Apple. And yes, the Apple Pencil is compatible. And real quick with the Apple Pencil, this was another gift that we gave my niece when she got the hand-me-down. But more importantly, this is great. Lowest price we've ever been able to offer the Apple Pencil at HSN. You don't just get the pencil, you're gonna get skins to customize it, and you're gonna even get a holder. But it's just a more fluid experience. See if I can come over here to photos real quick, because love to show this off. Because in here, somewhere in here is artwork done by Shannon Fox's daughter. Boom. She did this,
oh, wow.
she did
Beautiful.
that. I mean, no, look at the gradation and everything, all this little detail.
With that pencil?
With the pencil. And that's just it.
Gosh.
She has an artistic eye, which is nice, but I mean, look at all that finite stuff. So you do get a little stylus included. This just ups the game. You can take notes with it. It'll, in your handwriting, it'll transcribe it into typed messaging. Or look, check out this convenient. Okay, we're done with this spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are done. Close it out, blah, 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 done. We need to get this permission slip back to the doctor, back to the, oh, fine. Tax document, right? Look at how convenient it is. Double tap, you come up here to your pen icon. You can easily see what you're doing. I'll take the red pen, put in my social security. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't everyone steal my social security.
Can we just say, no, I'm not paying?
Yeah. Or it's like, oh, refund. How about that? Refund. Okay. Boom. I now need to print this out, right? Or I can just send it directly back to, to the IRS, to the accountant, to the school, because I filled it out on the screen. I was able to skip some of the processes. Because Tamara, before, it would be fill this out, scan it. Which I don't, and then printing it would be the hassle for me, but then scanning it as well. And check out this real quick. We're running out of time, but more importantly, I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to scan on here. How do I scan on here? That's the share button. Where's my new message? New message. I'm going blind. Oh, actually, no, it's right. I'm in a new message. So scan document. I can actually scan from the quality of this camera. Boom. Hold up my document just like this. So this could be the receipt on the business trip.
Yeah.
Hold it still.
Okay.
Boom.
Wow.
It just scanned my document.
Wow. That was fast.
Very fast. And you know what's great about that? Since I use this all the time,
yes.
I know it. So I know how to do that navigating around. My scanner that's in the home office that I go to 3 times a year, I walk up to it, I look at it, and I'm like, okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
What's that button?
Right.
What's the orientation?
You have to blow off the dust.
20 minutes of trying to figure it out versus like, I just scanned it and got it done.